dog to shut up. The kids are just coming from school, so my dogs go mental. Do you know what I mean? So scratching away at the door, whatever. It's always at 3 o'clock though, side, because you expect, you know what I mean? If it's 5 past, you'll be all right. So maybe we should start doing about 5, 10 past or something like that. How are you, Si?
Time it with the dogs.
Anyway, welcome to Tub Thumpers. They should come on. Nothing's working, Si. Hang on a minute. What's going on? And we've had a couple of weeks off, haven't we? So it's been nice to get back. What do you think?
It's been good, nice, quiet, getting things on. Been having a good, interesting conversation this week.
Oh, yeah.
Conversation I've been having this week with a few is like, if you get approached by a vampire, yeah, and I say like if you meet a vampire, and a vampire says like, would you like to be immortal and become a vampire, or not, or stay as you are forever? What would you do?
What?
Now it's not as easy to think about because you know it plays a lot of pros in each one. So for me, I'd probably go vampire.
This is why you never get invited on streams. This is why you never get invited.
What would you do?
Right, what my choice is? Vampire or what?
Look, you beat a vampire. Vampire says, I can either turn you into a vampire,
yeah,
or you can stay like, you know, mortal forever. What would you do?
I don't know. Shut up, Si. Shut up. What are you talking about?
So that's been my week. That's been my week.
Right, okay. You know, it's nice that you come on, Si, and you think to yourself, oh, I wonder what we can discuss. What was it last time? Dog biscuits. Now it's if you're a vampire or not. Well, that's chat. If you met a vampire, chat.
I know half of them would say vampire.
Anyway, tonight we've got an awesome guest. Guess who we've got on tonight, Si?
I know who he is. He's a legend.
Yeah.
Oh, do you know how much I cried laughing putting that picture together? Oh, I cried laughing.
It's our Des.
He is Des Michael.
Push me off now. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, that picture, honestly, Des, making that, it made me laugh, man. Oh,
I tell you.
Who gave you that picture?
We found it on one of your albums, Des.
It was in your old Instagram shit. I saw it. Must be like Des in his teen years.
Brilliant. It's good, but it's not this. I love
your good lady friend said to me, Des, that you cringe every time that comes on.
He loves it. I reckon he loves it. I don't believe that. I reckon our Des goes, yeah, that's exactly right. You know what I mean? So, Des, can we talk about your attire tonight? Bit brave wearing that, Des, after a week you've had.
He's honoured us all. He's honoured the lot of us.
If you can't support us when we lose, don't support us when we win. So yeah,
there's always next year, boys. There's always next year, boys. There's always next year. You know, who have you got next? You know, you can just stroll it now. You're not. You can pretend you're on holiday now, can't you? So it's not really.
Foot's on the plane, isn't it?
Foot's on the plane, exactly. They'll all be bothered those players when they're all in Benidorm and the Bahamas and all.
Well, we were talking today at work. It's the Euro champs around the corner, isn't it? So.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Is it? And the Olympics this year. God, busy.
I think England have got a good challenge for the Euros this year. I think we've got a good opportunity of winning it, especially some of these players that we've got. Yeah, this is cracking, aren't we? We could have a good chance this year.
Let's see. Let's hope so. Let's see who's in the chat, everybody. We've got Kenny. What did I miss? Simon's. Well, ask Des. You can ask Des the question. He'll probably.
No, the same, Des. You know, you're up a ladder, and on top of the roof, there's a vampire sat there. The vampire says to you, "Would you like to be a vampire, live forever, do everything vampires do, or would you like to stay as immortal? What would you do?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's the same as me.
No, it's not easy to think about. It's not easy to think about.
You've got too much time on your hands. Yeah.
The things I think about, Des, I'm drawing away. I just think about it.
He saw Calvert Lewin put that second one in, and he went, oh, "What can I think about that?" Vampires, Si. Nobody knows. G-Force, hey, Shabby and Des and Si. I have a feeling our Des is going to impress. Look at him. He's already impressing us with his presence.
I've just thought I'm already impressed looking behind him. Look at all that stuff.
Let's just get behind him up, because look at this. It looks fantastic. Absolutely fantastic what he's done in there.
Yeah, I love it. I love it up here. My sanctuary.
Do you have a main? Is it vintage collection? Is it Black Series? What do you normally buy?
Oh, 3 3/4 inch. Power of the Force 2. Revenge of the Sith, 30th anniversary. Clone Wars. Saga 1. Saga 2. The Clone Wars. Power of the Force. Power of the Jedi, sorry. Vintage collection. And Black Series 3 3/4 inch around there, and then in there, that's all me vintage stuff, all the Force Awakens and all that 5 POA stuff, legacy collection.
Main collection,
brilliant. Mine all tubs right behind me, right there. I've got 2 big tubs just full of vintage collection, Power of the Force, all of them I didn't put out. So yeah,
because I open everything.
Yeah.
Within there's me 30th anniversary concept figures down there.
They were brilliant. I kept them. Yeah, I love those figures. They were awesome.
Because they look nice on the card.
Because I keep seeing Stu pick up the 30th anniversary stuff, and his videos, he's picking it all up, isn't he? And some nice stuff from that 30th anniversary collection, wasn't there?
There is, yeah. Some great choices of figures. The articulation's not as good as it is now, but for the day, when you think they're, where are we, 15-year-old now? Nearly.
Yeah.
They look great. I love the way you've done it. I love the way you've put them all on that wall with that colour behind them. It looks fantastic. It looks really good.
I mean, that's just paint I've had off, spare paint. That's a primary sort of colour. So yeah, it just gives it that sort of
Star Warsy backgrounds, aren't they? That sky blue in that bright yellow, that canary yellow. Yeah.
Hi, Georgie's here. What's he saying? Hump day, counting the day to the weekend. Might be going to London to have a bit. Oh, very nice. London. Let's have a look. It's back. 2 weeks I've been sat here staring at a blank and empty tub of the screen. And now check out what our Des has in his sub. You see, Des? I mean, I don't know what were we doing last Wednesday. There was something on last Wednesday. I can't remember. What was it? Can you two remember what it was? Why we didn't do it last Wednesday? I can't remember, but anyway.
No.
There's somebody here that we all know.
I am the last of the famous international playboy.
Hello, Adam. Good old Adam here. We should have spent time studying Star Wars. Well, that's a good segue, that, to tell you the truth. It is a good segue. Let's have a look. Hang on a sec. So, our Des, here we go. There you are. Look at that. Semi-final. So, how was it, Des? Because you've been my favourite. Like everybody knows this, you've been my favourite since day one. So, how did it go on there last week?
Oh, I've got 12.
12.
And some of them, I was scribbling. As you're saying, right, that's it, everybody hold up. And it was you didn't realise then 30 seconds just goes just like that.
Yeah, it does, yeah.
And there was one of them, I can't think who I think it was the General Jan Donner. In my head, it was just Anakin. And I'm in Revenge of the Sith, and all of a sudden, no, you donut, it's, and I scrub that off and put someone else down and hold it up. So
that's quite an honourable thing to say, that, because my favourite for the championship was DTM, and he felt like a fat horse at the national. So, you know, there's just glad there was no me on it, Dave. Thanks, mate.
He's listening, if he's watching, Stu and Georgie doing a great job. I love it. You know, it's just almost like an extension of ZSR.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
really,
they put some hard work in, don't they,
like,
MC?
Yeah.
You don't do anything on here without a bit of hard work, do they? I have noticed that.
So I'm not going to say if you win, Des, but when you win, where are you going to stick your trophy?
That might be allowed downstairs, but it ain't going to happen. Yeah, I think it's no offense to Martin, because I think Martin's got a great chance.
Martin.
But I think Stu's going to have to pay postage, international shipping. I think. No offense,
talking about Martin, he's right here. Evening, chaps. Don't let Des have any accidents tonight. We wouldn't want anything to prevent him from making the quiz on Sunday. Oh.
I just hope.
Fighting words on Des. Fighting words.
I just hope when Mrs. T's downstairs, she's got a stinking cold.
Right.
I just hope, you know, keep your distance, please.
Well, get well soon, Mrs. T.
Stay away from her. Yeah.
While I was pulling for DTM, our Des is still in it and has performed amazingly each round. Oh, this is what I mean, though. It's like his meme. He's super cool, Des. He just, you know what I mean? You look like you're not even phased, Des.
If the trophy's not going to come to the north, you would still want it to come to the British shores, don't you? Do you know? So bring that baby home. No problem.
Are you going to do his movie quiz? Oh, talk about our Stu. He's right here. Hi, Stu. Are you going to do his movie quiz as well, Des?
Stu?
No, I'm useless. Unless it's Star Wars movies, I might have a chance. It was I hadn't seen. Can you think what it's called now? Is it a Christmas movie or not? Die Hard.
Die Hard.
I only watched that at Christmas under peer pressure. I enjoyed it. Don't get me wrong. It was great. I enjoyed it and all that. But
sometimes you just miss them. Sometimes he does pass you by, don't they? You just miss him. You don't get round to watching them. And
there's so many movies that I've not watched. When I talked to my brother and my nephew at work, oh, did you watch this last night? No. Did you watch this?
It's like the conversation me and Mark have. Watch this. I haven't.
Yeah. I said, you know, just to fill up the numbers. Hey, I
don't know whether this is an exclusive. My daughter's going to enter it.
Oh,
hang on a minute. Your daughter's going to enter the quiz.
Yeah, Zoe T.
Brilliant, man. That's awesome. Is she?
Yeah.
Look at Zoe, no messing. I'll take on these old bastards. Yeah. That's what I'll ruin them all. You know what I mean? That's brilliant. Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I've been very
about 80s films then, Des? Does she watch a lot of 80s movies?
Sorry, say again?
Sorry, does she watch a lot of 80s films and stuff? And
yeah, she loves her 80s films. She gets a lot of that off her mum. So,
well, hang on a minute. As our Stu said, what it's based on, he's just put movie quiz on it, or is it 80s movie?
Yeah.
Oh,
that's why she was a bit apprehensive about what to go for. But she loves she's got a nice big mural on her wall of all Avengers, or like a color coded sort of, you know, it goes from one color. And she's done it all in like postcard sort of.
Oh, that's awesome! So she's banging to the pop culture like we all are, then.
Yeah.
Brilliant, good old Zoe. That's awesome. So when she goes to these conventions with you, then she has no issues. She loves them. Do you know what I mean? It's not just going because you're going, right?
No, yeah, she loves it. Yeah, and she loves the Lego. She's got a lot of the that sort of, whether it's an actual sort of thing now, but the adult Lego with a lot of the flowers and that sort of stuff, you know.
It's nice Lego, that. It's cool stuff, all that stuff. Looks great when it's all together.
It's the Redmond Jonathan.
You know, that sort of stuff.
So, I've been looking forward to this. So Des, it's obviously Star Wars that you collect and so forth, but these stuff that's in your tubs and so forth, is it simply because you've run out of room, you just don't want to let it go, or what's in your tubs, basically, mate?
It's and again, this is no offense to anybody that's the family and friends and family that have got me, and because a lot of it's the stuff that I've bought as well. It's Des likes Star Wars. Give him this.
I know you mean.
Sock.
Yeah.
You know, and then because it's like, that's nice packaging on the socks. I ain't going to wear them. And then I had I had about 20 pairs of socks, just Star Wars socks. So it was like, well, are you going to wear them or not? I'm like, well, I ain't going to hang them up, am I? So yeah,
brilliant. Only at Christmas.
It's that sort of stuff. And again, I'm not being ungrateful at all, but it's that sort of stuff. And that's like, well, I don't want it. I've got no room to display it, so it just goes. It sits on the side or it sits on the table for a week or two, and then it gets put up here and then put in a box.
Yeah, I think as a collector, you've got no choice, have you, with tubs? You've got no choice. You have to have tubs in your room. You can't display everything that, especially when you've been collecting over such a long time. It's impossible, isn't it? So
I think collections change as well, Si, where you've got something out, you think, well, actually, you've moved on to something else. So you put, but it means something to you. So you put that in a tub, don't you? And you go on to something else outside.
Yeah, sort of shift one thing out the way for another because you've either started a new wave off or you've ended up getting a few more or something that started collecting and stuff. Yeah.
Oppie asks, let's see if Shabby rants on the elephant in the room about the HasLab no show. It's weird that. Well, I mean, you're the 3 3/4 inch collector, and I love 3 3/4 inch, and I always said I think it's going to be the Royal Naboo Starship. I've said that for ages, but why do you think they've held it back? What do you think's happened there, Des?
You had one job, didn't you? One job.
Yeah, it's weird. Oppie's right.
You don't get it ready for May the 4th. You get it ready for April the 4th. So then you got a month to tweak and clean and whatever. Oh, it's just
you go through all these live streams and you see the lads going mad about Hasbro, and you go on the Twitter and the Instagrams and so forth. And this is why they go mad. Stuff like this, isn't it? It's daft the way they do it. It's absolutely daft.
Steve Evans has come out and said, "Look, we want to do it right, so we want to do it justice, so we're going to wait." So it's a big call, isn't it? So it's just a bit embarrassing.
What do you think it's going to be, OUR DEZ?
I think everyone's pointing towards the canteen, aren't they?
Do you think it's going to be a playset? Do you think so? What about you, Sam? What do you think it's going to be?
I had a few ideas, but I'm going off that Royal Naboo Star Cruiser. One reason it's the 25th anniversary of Phantom Menace, and another reason it's just a rumour that I keep hearing, and I think that they tend to lean more towards vehicles than they do playsets, don't they?
Yeah. Oh, lads, we've got somebody else here.
There was something in the air that night. The stars were bright.
Rolando! Yes!
That's in here now, isn't it?
There it is, the original Rolando. Brilliant. Hi, Rolando. Nice to see you, pal. What's Barry been buying? I've been buying mainly G.I. Joe recently. Oh, very nice. Did you ever get into G.I. Joe, Des? I don't remember G.I. Joe. Like, I've been buying the classifieds, but I'll be honest with you.
I didn't even know it came out here. I thought it was just Action
the same
Force.
way. I'm the Action Force. I didn't, and then when talking to the lads, the G.I. Joe lads, and they're all telling me about G.I. Joe turned in, Action Force turned into G.I. Joe. I'm like, what the France? When did that happen? I had no idea.
My cousin had as much as me and my brother had Star Wars. He had Action Force, and my brother see him actually recently. He said, "Oh, you still got it?" No, we got rid of that years ago.
Oh, nightmare. Bonjour.
Buongiorno.
Bonjour. Our Claire.
I think I've got two in a box out the back there. I've got two SAS Action Force that are from when I was a kid. I can't remember buying them. So my cousins did at my house.
So it's weird how Action Force ended up in your Star Wars collection, isn't it? It's like when I pulled that big bag down in the first tubs we did, and it's got all my vintage Star Wars in. There must have been 3 or 4 Action Force in there, and I'm like, we never bought Action Force, or did we buy one or something? Or it's funny, isn't it? And they always end up in there.
But then if you take your mate's house or whatever, things get mixed up, don't they?
Your mates come, like you said, your cousins come. Yeah.
Super Awesome's here. Hello, Johnny boy.
Yeah.
Great to see you, pal. Oh, they've all get superstars on. They all turn up. Do you know what I mean?
Everybody's superstars.
Oh, I'll have a bit of that Des. They're saying I'll have a bit of that Des. Do you know?
When's the superstar turn up then? Is he on after me?
Well, it was you before you put that bloody jumper on. To take truth.
I know it isn't. King Kenny himself.
Live forever. Let the vampire bite the shit out of me. I'm up all night anyway.
He's like me.
He's
I'd be like that. Vampire.
Bikers here. Look at this.
Carry on.
Awesome. Rolando saying hello to everybody. Kieran, do you ask the vampire to sniff your biscuits first?
No. The biscuits, but that was
controversy.
a safety measure. That was for safety. This is for like hedonism.
I just don't understand how Reynolds doesn't like custard creams. It does baffle me that. It done it, Des. It's a bit weird that, innit, to tell you the truth. How do you not like a custard cream?
They're not my favourite, but they're certainly in the top sort of top 5.
Yeah. Bourbons are my favourites, but I've never heard anybody except for our Luke say they don't like custard cream.
Don't trust them. What? Each to their own.
But if you were a vampire, how would you shave? You'd have a solid Greg Santamir eventually. He's got a good point, Keith. He's got a good point, Si.
No, because you get one of them electric shavers, wouldn't you?
Right.
That, like, you know, them Philips ones that are like 90 quid. And you just do that, wouldn't you? You don't even have to look in the mirror. Just do that, feel it, it's all gone.
Vampires would buy a 90 quid Philips shaver, right?
I've literally just got what is on it.
I know. Make a lot of money, vampires.
Good razors or other good razors.
Good evening. Do you have Philips? No. Oh. Oh, stupid, Si, stupid. I choose a vampire. Been alive for over 3,000 years, but no one knows who they are.
And he's got a beard. He's got one of them beards. I believe it. Yeah, he's got one of them.
We've got somebody else here.
DTM Sam?
Our DTM's here, and he says, he says vampires. So DTM will do vampires. TJC says, think of it this way, Shabby. If you were a vampire, you would be able to keep your collection forever.
Yeah. And then in the deep future, you'd be able to sell it for like mega money and then live like a proper vampire, buy your own castle. All from the sake of collections now.
Buy your own castle. You come out with some shite sign. Buy your own castle. 90 quid Philips living shaver. I mean, stupid. Maybe Adam is a vampire. That might explain his youthful appearance, even though he's getting older. That is true. That is true. Here we go. Dez's George Michael works. Probably shouldn't, but it really does.
Yeah, it does. The denim jacket.
Great. Hey, Gilster, good old Rob's here. Brilliant. What's this? Fantastic shirt. Better than those blue ones. Well, are you sure about that? Sure about that? I don't know. I would have said it 2 weeks ago. I don't know. Let's have a look. Is it true? Maybe I am. Well, maybe you are. Let's have a look. I'll get down here a bit, our Des, and then we'll start cracking on about 5 more minutes. Let's just see, because you get well behind, don't we? I don't mind a nibble. Oh, nice. Nice.
There you go.
Wizzy. Hey, Wizzy.
Wiz.
Gil's here. Wizzy's here. Let's have a look. Biker Scout. Jumpy. Good old Jumpy. Saying hello to everybody. Everyone's turned up. Thank you all so much on a Wednesday night. Brilliant. Did someone score well? I don't know, Si. Des? Anything to say?
Don't know what you're talking about, Redders.
Oh, it's all going like that, isn't it? It's all going downhill.
You gotta let the old fellas have one win a season, haven't you? That's the way I saw it. You know what I mean? You know, when your neighbour asks you to lend the hammer, like, you just lend it him, don't you? There's no problem. And, you know, you keep kicking your neighbours in the arse non-stop. And I think it was nice of us, Des, to have a day off to give Mark that one game a season glory. I think that was nice of us, to be fair.
Yeah, I'm sure you all say that. I'm sure you all say that Wednesday night. I'm sure all of you were saying it. Oh well, good old chap.
When I was kicking my telly.
Will that be the last derby at Goodison?
Can't remember, Tess.
Do they move mid?
No, we've got one more season at Goodison, and then that's it. One more. So we got one more derby there. But remember, I had to rub it all in with you lot. We waited 14 years for that. 14 years. Do you know what I mean? It's
exactly.
I think what's interesting is it was Klopp's last derby. Klopp's last derby was a loss to Toffees. That's sickening. That's the only sickening bit.
Keith Knight says, I'm a West Ham fan. Oh, I'm sure you boys just played West Ham. Oh, there was a bit of a tit and tat on the sidelines, weren't there, when you boys were playing that? I don't want to embarrass you, but, star player. That's all I'm saying. I'm a West Ham fan. Live stream later talking about the rest performance in that game. Well, I think the ref did a great job, to be honest.
and he going to the Euro champs, isn't he? It's Anthony Taylor.
Yeah, I think he's our main guy that's going to it. Yeah. Brilliant. Let's have a look. I'm staying mortal. I use a lot of garlic when I cook. They are so.
Oh yeah, that's it. You could have no garlic in your spaghetti or garlic bread or anything. That's what that is. One downfall. How could you not have spaghetti without garlic bread? It's not the law, is it?
What was the choice? Was to be a vampire, live forever, but you have to support everything.
Can you imagine? That's a bad choice. That devil's advocate, that one.
Well, supporting Everton, it's like you've got a long life anyway, to be perfectly honest. You know what I mean? I'm staying mortal. I like my sleep. So.
Well, yeah. Right.
Adam says it's not hard to think about it at all. Bite away, live forever, and see everything change. Would bloody love it. Honestly, I don't think there's even much to think about. Well, they are.
The dark side, isn't it? It's just truth's coming out.
Yeah. Gilster saying hello to everybody. You would get sleep during the day, Claire. That's a good point.
Yeah. In your coffee.
But you'd have to suck blood forever. Glad I read that correctly, to be honest. Claire must have had such a time with Si. Most people are like, I was wondering, it's like, I'm thinking, would you be a vampire? Exactly. Shabby, the room is looking great. Yeah, thanks, pal. I'm taking my time with it. That's why I've not made videos for a while. I'm taking my time getting my room done and opening things up. And it's weird. Have you ever done that, Des, when you leave stuff and your room just gets piled with boxes and everything else, and then you think, oh, happens to me all the time.
We had so I've got the Ewok village at Echo, and
nice.
It was missing a fair few bits, which is why it got it for a good price. And we got the 3 handrails off eBay, and they came today, straight open, straight up here, straight on it.
Oh,
Stu does it. He's like, I don't even know what's in this box. What? It didn't open.
Can I ask you about something? Because I don't collect that sort of Star Wars, but I have noticed that with that village, that Endor village, that most people that do buy it without the parts on find it very easy to get them parts for it. Like you did the same, didn't you, Mark?
I've been looking for the parts. I've got 2 of the rails to go. I've got I think. Have I got the drum? I can't remember. No, I need the drum and I need one of the sticks that holds the thing. But I'll find them. But they are easy enough. Yeah, every time you go on eBay, you just got to be careful, aren't you, with prices and everything else. But yeah, Ewok Village is awesome. I love that.
Would you be bothered about like a 3D printed rail? Or would you be like, no?
Yeah, I think I would for that. Would you, Des? I'd rather have it.
Oh, dearly, you want it original? Of course you do.
Yeah, on a play set, you want weapons and stuff. Couldn't care less. But on a play set side. Yeah.
If the original's 40-50 quid and the repro's a £5, it's a no-brainer, isn't it?
In it, that's the way I look at it. Yeah, and to tell you the truth, I don't think you don't have to say, Des, but they're not that pricey, are the Ewok Village pieces, or are they? Are they getting up there?
The 3 pieces I've got, which is why we sort of pulled the trigger on it. They were 30 quid and about £3 postage.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Individually, they were about 15-20 quid. So I thought tenner each. I thought, I'll pull the trigger.
Yeah,
and I never had it as a kid, so I'm sort of chuffed to get it.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah, it's a great. It really is. I think Si's been sniffing the Indian ink. Well, to tell you the truth, Jumping McClunky says, Kieran, does sucking on black pudding count? Good point. Oh, Zoe's here. Dad's setup is years in the making. There you go. Yeah.
Yeah, well, you can see it, can't you? Look at all that.
It looks awesome, Des. Yeah, it really does. Right, sod off, Berry. Oh. I've had a hard life, super awesome. Kieran, I'm not too bothered because you're forgetting like chocolate. You would look forward to it. Gravy. What? Whatever floats your boat. Yeah, I suppose. Everyone's saying hello to Zoe. Everyone's saying hello to Zoe. Good to see everyone. I'm glad I made it for what. Oh, we miss you too. You're gonna have to come on this. Listen, me and Si have always said whoever wants to do tub thumpers, all you got to do is have a tub, and it doesn't have to be toys. It can be whatever you collected, whatever you keep in tubs. Get in touch with me all the time.
Super Awesome's in my queue, in my head.
Yeah, get in touch with us and come on. Everyone, we've had a great time doing these so far. Look who's here. Look who's here. Oh, absolutely brilliant. Hello, VTR. Good old VTR's here. Here we go. Jason says, off to London myself on Saturday. Hope to go to a Korean art thing near Tower Bridge. Nice. That sounds pretty cool. Yeah.
Gets about him, doesn't he? See him at Lego fairs and exhibitions.
I look, travels and more.
That makes sense, doesn't it?
Kind of gives it away that side. Do you know what I mean? He's not called Stay at Home, Jason, is he? Can't be asked, Jason. Oh, brilliant, brilliant. Hello, James. Nice to see you in your lair. Good old living Largo's here. Fantastic. Right, I'm nearly at the bottom. Because you know what I like, Des, and I fall behind on this, but you've seen it yourself, Des, because you came on about 10 minutes before. What was that chat look like?
Mark, you have got to stop blaming the chat because of your lateness on this show and ZSR. You have to stop that.
You see it on the Stu's quiz. It's like, how can you sort the questions out or talk? Do all this sort of bringing people up and all that sort of stuff, and do the chat as well. It's.
I do feel sorry for Stu though sometimes, especially with all these nerds just having a right go at him. Do you know what I mean? I bet Stu's like, for God's sake, here we go.
What have I got myself into? But he's done another one, so he loves it, obviously.
Yeah, obviously, he's doing another one. You're right. My money is on Martin. Oh, what did you say about that, Des? What did you say about that?
Yeah. That was some good knowledge he had on his on all of them. Yeah.
See, that's how cool Des is. He's not going to get.
Adam's hit the nail on the head there. It's a dark horse, isn't he? He's a dark horse, Martin. He couldn't he? Could run with this.
Is he back? Do you know, or is he still in the States?
No, he's still got a few more days yet. So he's still there, I think. I've let everyone down. You've never let anyone down, DTM.
Apart from me.
You could.
You've let me down. You've let Helen down. All of Weatherspoons and the whole of Yorkshire. How does that feel?
Everyone's in Weatherspoons and now just in mourning.
Like that. He walks in and they all look at him like he's like...
Georgie's doing a fantastic job and Stu turns up, so there's that. Well, yeah. Looking at it, I suppose, Kieran. We're not going to be able to put you down behind the stables, old DTM. Get well soon, Mrs. T, our TJC says.
Yeah. She's watching downstairs unless she's fell asleep.
She's like, yeah.
Well, Claire, that might have to be looked into that now, Claire. This might have to be debated.
Kieran says, Die Hard is fantastic, but I always wonder what it would have been like with Frank Sinatra in the lead. Frank Sinatra in the lead? Why was he up for Die Hard? He was dead, wasn't he, when Die Hard came out? Oh, no, he wasn't. When did he die? 95? I can't remember. What? I never knew.
Not a clue.
Not a clue. Desi's going to win Sunday. I'll triumph in the movie quiz. Trust me. Look at DTM in the background like this. You know what I mean? Bill Mad. Yeah, I can't believe good old Zoe's going to be in it. So let's have
good stuff. Yeah.
You will all find out next Sunday. Yeah. So is that when it is, Des? A big final this Sunday.
This Sunday, yeah.
Have you swatted for it, Des, or you just go into it?
I've got some books I've just looked through just to refresh. I did watch the films again, but then I don't want to say I'll never get bored of Star Wars, but it's like, oh, I want to watch Andor again. I've finished it last night.
Yeah, brilliant.
But it's all sort of been great, which is nice that Stu's just done the first 6 films and no extras.
No, that's what there isn't. Then just the first 6 movies, isn't it? Rogue One, that's roughly it, isn't it?
But you know, not Andor, and because it's like I don't know where they fly to on Andor, or you know what I mean. It's not ingrained in your head yet, is it?
That's the Adam. That's the most Right, so Adam's put out here, I'm winning the movie quiz. Screenshot this message now. They are style screenshot it right now. Well done, Adam. Well done.
Oh, I'll remind him of this one.
They are challenge accepted. Look at DTM, he's well up for this. He doesn't mess about. So let's have a look. Only caller questions are about Tom Cruise and Patrick Swayze. No. Hiya, Dragon Reborn. Nice to see you, pal.
How you doing, Carl? I'll see Carol again in August.
In August? Is that when you go? Oh, Dublin Con in August, is it?
Yeah.
Why don't you not fancy Joe Fest with us, Des? You not fancy Joe Fest in a month?
I'd love to come over to these States.
Come on, come over. DTM's coming, our side's coming. Lovely Helen, be brilliant. The trophy's already mine. It's a done deal, trust me. Right, let me get down here a bit because, like I said, I'm talking away here. Adam, you said the same about Spurs match last week. Well, anything, you know. Don't start him. Have you seen the novels he writes in our group chat? My word, it's like he's written a book. I never knew everyone was that passionate about VAR. Anyway, we're here to talk about Dez's tubs. So let me make you big hour, Des. So, Des, the floor is yours, my friend.
Well, it's all going to be Star Wars merch.
Cool.
As we sort of said. Some of it's old, some of it's not so old. Did anybody get these?
Oh,
which one are we?
Are they shampoo bottles?
Right,
no,
Venus, aren't
water. The water.
Yeah.
Water.
Yeah,
no, I've never seen them.
It's funny how you keep stuff like that, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I haven't even drunk it. And it's does water go out of date?
Actually, that's a good point. Does water go out of date?
It goes stagnant, doesn't it? But I wouldn't say out of date.
I've got loads of those. And it's like, I don't know what to do with it. I should chuck the water, actually, I suppose. This is what I found when I was doing some. I haven't got a clue where they're from.
Right.
As in why I've got them.
What is that? Hang on a minute. This is where you feel. What is that?
It's actually.
Is that a rucksack?
Yeah, it's a bag.
Des wears it to put your sandwiches in for work.
Oh, I won't put your sandwiches in there. So I've got that one.
Brilliant.
And I've got that one.
Is that Max Growler? Did that know Max Growler makes an appearance on I've been living at Dez's house all this time.
No, Des phoned on. I went, I've got a bigger growler than you.
There's nothing in it. But yeah.
Have you ever used it though, Des? Right, Des, let's make you think now. Next time you go to Echo, take that bag. Let's see if anyone says anything to you. Imagine wearing it. People just went, "Hi, Des."
Oh, it's Des.
Des is here. Which one's Des is over there with growl on his face?
So this is what I've got from, again, I've never played the game. It's Star Wars.
The Angry Birds thing.
Angry Birds.
My little boy's got them all. He's got about 40 of them. He loves them.
I've got those two.
Yeah.
Well, they did Star Wars for it.
Yeah, Angry Birds Star Wars. It was massive side for Angry Birds. Yeah.
I did like them films, the Angry Birds films. They were funny.
So what am I going to do with them? So they end up in
Keep
the box.
them out. So I mean, things like that. You just keep to one side, don't you?
Yeah. Jim Largo coming in up. Hasblad, he's rubbish. He's rubbish. He's not, you know what I mean? Rubbish. So look, Rolando's been here 20 minutes. Shabby, you're so far behind. Shocking. Shocking. Oh.
Some more. These are empty, so I have actually had those.
So, right, well, let me ask you a question then. Why'd you keep them? I don't know, Shabs.
Yeah, because it's got Star Wars on it.
Because he's got Star Wars on it.
Literally, that's it.
Yeah.
I had to go. Well, this is how Tub Thumpers started in a way, because I was in my loft about a year ago, and honestly, and Si was in his loft, and there's stuff. I did the same thing, stuff like that. You know what I mean? Cardboard boxes with Star. Oh, I'll keep that. You know what I mean? A pamphlet. Oh, I'll keep that. You know, it's funny, isn't it? Oh, that's cool.
So that was where are we? They did these magazines by every fortnight.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And you get you can either build something, or you can this is the helmet collection. And the first one's always cheaper, isn't it?
Yeah.
So me being a tight so and so, I'll get the first one, of which I did, and that's.
I'll get the first one because it's 99p, but I'm not paying $7.99 for the rest.
But then
we've all been there,
sure
guys. We've all been there.
Exactly. I think I've got. They did a ship one as well, and I'm sure somewhere I've got the Millennium Falcon in the same sort of. But they come in a nice box.
I got the Black Series titanium ones. Do you remember? They only did it up to about 14. They did the same thing, but it was through Black Series in the red and black boxes, and I bought most. I think I've got most of them except for the Boba Fett one. But yeah, I love little helmets like that. That's the worst thing I could have said. You know what I mean?
They're sweet tins,
right.
So that's empty.
Yeah.
This one.
Oh, taste the 90s. Taste the 90s.
Oh, what's happened to it? Is it just one big sweet, or is it?
They're like gummy bear sort of things. Because soft.
Yeah.
Looks like the Venom symbiote.
So I think it's got. Right. So.
You think?
I ain't going to try that. I am not going to try that.
Des dies on Tub Thumpers. Oh no!
Des turns into Venom on Tub Thumpers.
I think you like this, Shabby.
Yes, sir. Let's have a look.
Seems though you think I've got something with Stanley Cups. This is 1999, so obviously it's Phantom Menace.
Oh, brilliant.
I think it's a Pizza Hut, Taco Bell, KFC.
Well, the thing is, before anybody asks or whatever, who is Des and so forth, we've got a gallery right here, and this proves, Des, that you like Stanley Cups. I don't know. I mean, I think the proof is there, Des, that every one of those pictures of you, is, there's Stanley Cup in them. So,
oh, brilliant! My favourite one of them is got to be when you stood next to Boba Fett with that carrier bag. I love that picture. I had to put that carrier bag in.
That's In Demand Toys carrier bag as well.
Is it?
Oh, brilliant!
Oh, it's not just any carrier bag, our side. It's an in-demand carrier bag. You don't mess about, our Des.
What's the mystery machine? What was that, Des? The Scooby-Doo car?
There's a shop just down the road from us that sells predominantly Funkos, but it's a big Harry Potter sort of feel to it, and they sell all the wands and the ornaments and all that sort of stuff. And it's all decked out. It's got hanging candles. Oh, it really does look good. And the mystery machine it failed its MOT, so it had to go. So that's why we went down there. And, oh, let's say goodbye to the mystery. And the guy who's there is a nice guy.
Yeah,
yeah. So that
Very
picture
red.
mark isn't a fake. That's a real mystery machine.
Yeah.
Did the guy run past you like that?
And then back again.
Did you run back home like this?
They're pesky kids.
Brilliant.
More bottles.
Oh, Des, I
Got
tell you
this
what,
on.
you've got a few of these water
I'm the
bottles.
same, you know. I can't throw anything. I'm the same. Can't throw nothing.
I think that's a Hasbro product. So I don't know. Again, whatever. Another.
Oh,
with a broken lightsaber.
right. What is? Hang on. What was that, Des? Is it a statue or what is it like?
They're are they galactic?
Oh, I remember
heroes or
them.
something like that. So you can. There's like a button you can. They used to come in a nice sort of. The box was pretty display.
Yeah.
I've got a C3PO one where he's got hold of his leg.
Yeah, he's holding his leg. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got that one. Yeah.
Nice.
Another bottle. I think that's the last of the bottle. They are empty, to be fair.
Someone send him a Stanley Cup for God's sake. Oh, I remember them. The little candy. Yeah, I've got an R2D2 one of them.
Yeah, dispenser with candy.
Yeah.
Well,
Awesome.
like a press dispenser or something.
Yeah, I think so. It must be. I don't know how it works. I can hear anything in there. What else we got?
TTM. Yeah, but custom games are a bit boring.
They're not exotic enough.
Oh, nice.
That's nice, yeah.
That's cool.
Dunelm. So I don't even know.
Gerard Kane likes his plates. He'll be like that. Ooh, wow.
Oh, chocolate digestive. You like hobnobs, don't you, Des? They're your favourites hobnobs, aren't they?
Chocolate hobnobs, but
Yeah.
because I'm tight, I have to get the Asda home brand versions of them.
They're not paying £3 for a pack of biscuits here.
That's cool. What's that?
Yeah, it is.
Mini light. I think this was from Next. It was 12,
Yeah.
but I think I got it for £3 in the sale again because I'm tight.
What is it though, Des? Is it just a lamp?
Just a little night light. Just press the
Cool,
top.
that. I like it.
You know, it's funny that Des and Si, you don't really hear much about BB-8 anymore ever since Baby Grogu came, do you? It's like,
No.
took him straight away.
Yeah, it's true that.
A passport holder and a bag of... It's got Star Wars on it.
Yeah.
Oh, I have to buy it.
Use it when you come over here. The force is strong. Like that, you know, to customs.
You will let me into the country.
Yeah. This live stream is like hanging out the NEC on. Cheers, pal. Thanks. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, it's just a laugh, isn't it? Oh, pencil case.
I
Ruler.
love stuff like that.
What I do like about Star Wars stuff, even if it's a passport holder
Yeah.
or a school pack, bumper school pack, they try and keep the same. Where are we? All the same sort of whatever it is. You know what I mean? This is this year's marketing.
You can
Yeah,
tell.
the font for it, yeah.
Yeah, you can tell by the brand. I've got all those Rebels ships. I never opened them, and they came in that sort of brand with the stuff. I liked that look, the grey and the orange and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, that was an awesome look.
See, this is how sad I am.
Right, go on.
What is it? A notebook? Kellogg's?
It's a mini pack of Kellogg's, a new Force-up breakfast.
I tell you what, Des, if there was an apocalypse, you can say to Mrs. I told you it was worth saving all that water in that cereal. I told you.
Yeah.
No, I've had them.
Oh, brilliant, brilliant.
Inside we just got some cards and stickers and.
This is
What
a proper
about the
tub,
box?
yeah. This is a proper tub full of stuff. Brilliant.
Star Wars Money Bank.
Oh, they are. How much is in it? Oh, well, they.
You're not going to Tenerife this year.
Some sort of Star Wars.
That pencil case or something.
No,
Is it a swimming bag? Remember swimming bags?
I think, yeah, that's.
Hi, Connor.
A little tin. I think this was like Marks and Spencer's. You get your shampoos and whatever. So
yeah,
I have probably got the empty shampoo pot somewhere, but that's the tin.
I had one, right, and it was the Phantom Menace, and it was remember the ship, the Gungan ship.
Yeah.
And it was like a shampoo, but it was done like the Gungan ship was flying through like water. You've probably seen it with that, this little stand, and you pull it off with a shampoo. And I took the shampoo out, and my God, it come out something like it had turned me into a turtle if I'd have gone near it. It was
like Desi Sweets. Like Desi Sweets.
Yeah, we blended them together, but have expanded the universe.
Oh, brilliant. Hang on a minute. Look at this, Des. Look at this for a comment. Gotta love who? Manchester United.
You, man, you.
I don't know about that, Jim. Well, nice cup there.
But it's in its box, so it's not allowed to be used.
One day, though, it's funny that because you have that thing, don't you? Especially with water bottles and your pencil cases and stuff. That one day you're gonna look back at it like we do now when you see 70s stuff and go, "No way, look at that." You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Some Star Wars coasters. Never been out of the pack. I could have them out. Pack of playing cards.
Mrs. T got me. You got your tea on that coffee table. You got bloody coasters upstairs.
Bloody ring on this table. Coaster upstairs.
Not just a colouring set, but a carry along colouring set.
Look at that, so you can carry it. Look at that.
So we're carrying that next, Echo.
Hey, monkey boy.
Monkey.
I want to see a stream when Monkey Boy's not on, but Skeletor is.
Just get him.
I don't know what that is.
Is it true that Ewoks taste a bit like chicken? Oh, that's a good question. What do you reckon, Des? Si.
Well, I know, because I think Ewoks would be like more beefy in taste, wouldn't they?
Mm.
Oh, like a bear.
Oh,
I wouldn't say a chicken.
Yeah. What do you reckon, Des?
Maybe it tastes a bit like bear.
Yeah, that sort of thing. That sort of red meat.
What does bear taste like?
Ewoks.
Chicken. Hey, Baz.
That's it.
Oh, Scuba Pete.
Peter.
Wow, well, everybody's turned up. Everybody. Coughlin, oi, oi.
Another colouring set. Yeah, I said this to you, Si. This will do you, Si, won't it?
Yeah.
Right, your A stationery set.
Yeah.
Oh.
Brilliant.
I'll do a 3D coloured notebook.
Oh, I like that. Lenticular front. Yeah, I like that.
Oh, John's having a Star Wars toy and comic show down in Florida for the May the 4th. Can't wait to see it. Are you going to go and see Phantom Menace this weekend, Des? I know I'm going. I've got tickets.
Yeah, me and Marie going.
I haven't done anything about it, but it is actually showing in our local one. So
yeah, go. I can't wait to go and see it.
I'll try, especially if ZSR in on.
Oh,
no
yeah.
excuses there.
Yeah, well, no. It's Tess's birthday on Friday, so...
60, isn't he?
No, size 62. No, he's what is it? He's going out for a meal, isn't he, and so forth, having a nice time. He don't want to spend it with me and Matt. No chance. He's like, for your birthday, no way, Jose.
When the Phantom Menace came out, you had to queue up for your tickets initially.
Yeah.
It was on Zoe's birthday that we were queuing up for the tickets.
Right.
It was me and my brother-in-law, and we were first. I was second in the queue. He was first, and we had the photo, and we were in the local newspaper. And when we were first in, got our tickets, and I was actually first out because I just got one ticket for me because no one else wanted to go with me for the first showing. And the local radio station shoved the microphone in my face, and Oh, you got the first ones to get tickets. How do you feel? You got to remember it's midnight. We've been stood outside for 3 or 4 hours. It's been a long day. And that's as much as I said.
Oh, absolutely brilliant.
That was a mad time, wasn't it, Phantom Menace, all them queues for everything. I remember when the video was released on the release date, I was at Woolworths on the promenade at Blackpool, 12 o'clock midnight, massive long queue just to pick up the VHS of the Phantom Menace.
Yeah.
I was in New Hampshire. I went to see it over here. That's how long I've been in the States for. I was in New Hampshire. I saw it. Yeah. I remember seeing the trailer for Phantom Menace in Harrods in London. I was in Harrods and the trailer had just come out, so they showed it there, and I was, well, watch this while I'm here. And that's the two things. I loved it round there. I like the prequels. I'm a big prequels fan, so I can't wait to go and see it. But I can't believe 25 years has gone past already. You know, it's strange, isn't it? How fast time goes. Just imagine, just rematch Region of Fire, and then they act like a certain scene from Empire Strikes Back. Hello, Mr. B. Are you pal?
Mr. B.
Star Trek Insurrection is the best. You know, I've not seen one episode of Next Generation. I've said this on ZSR. I've not seen it. I watched 2 episodes of the 66 Star Trek, and then I lost. What is it? Chocolate chip. Hello. No more footy. No, we're done with the footy. I'm not going to bring up football with these two. They're too embarrassed for me to talk about football. So.
This is Adam Berry's sort of thing, isn't it? The little.
What's that? Oh, like micro machines, Des.
Yeah. With a little name them inside.
What was that for McDonald's or something? Or
no, I think it's micro machines. Little Jawa.
Wow.
You get Greedo. It's a trap.
They're pretty cool.
In another mug.
France.
Memorial Guard.
Hey, Cat.
I've never seen them ever.
Yeah, I'd guess these
Johnny boy.
1996. Yeah, 96. So yeah.
So you keep it in the tubs there simply because it means something to you. So is that what it is?
Because it's Star Wars.
Right.
I'll keep it. I don't know where they're from. I don't know who gave me them. I've probably bought them or I found whatever.
Yeah.
Genuinely don't know.
What's your favourite Star Wars film, Des, and why is Return of the Jedi your favourite?
Exactly. Return of the Jedi. I think because I'd have been Jedi came out in 83, so I'd have been 11. So more about me. And I can just remember going into the toy shops and seeing all the aliens. It was just mind blowing. And going into the with Taylor McKenna, I don't know if there was a big nationwide store, and it's a phone shop now in town. And you go into the shop. And they had a big staircase on the right-hand side, and you went up there, and there was like a half landing, and then you came back on yourself and upstairs, because upstairs was the Sputio and the model makers and the paints and all that sort of stuff. It was almost a rite of passage going upstairs. I'm not playing with the toys anymore. I'm going upstairs. To the sort of, I've grown up now. But you on the halfway landing, you could look into the storeroom, and you could say, I got a new box of Star Wars. I've got everything that's out.
Yeah.
I've got a new box. And trying to get someone's attention to get around. Can you get that box out, please? And I can remember them opening. When you see the boxes now, you get about 8 figures in a box, don't you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Then there must have been about 50 figures. Big massive
different
box.
time on it, exactly. Different
just
time.
Going through them. I remember seeing Gamorrean Guard and Akbar. And it was just, what the hell is this? Oh God! Gotta have it. That's why I love going to the shops, even if it's like a toy fair, and just going through the.
Completely agree. It's my favorite thing is the hunting and going into the stores and all that sort of stuff. It's exactly right.
And you've got to check every line because there might be that one you want right at the back.
Yeah.
Never is.
Hey, look who's here. Hello, Adam. Good old Gold Figures here. Come to see us. Universal Cat. I sent you a message on this. Oh, do you want to go to the pictures? As friends. Is that you? This isn't Tub Thumpers. It's a snuff film.
That's box number tub number 1.
Hey, awesome. Right. Well, let me ask you a question before you get into the second one, right? So you're in this community with us lot, and you see what everybody else. Have you never been tempted, Des, to go like? Because I was for years, for about 20 years, nothing but Star Wars, and then you come into a community and you're like, oh, actually, I'd like Ghostbusters. Or
the missus is watching downstairs.
Right. Well, all right. Well, hypothetically, Des,
there's two. If I've got some 18 figures, I remember having 18 figures when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And I've got a fond memory going into that Taylor McKenna's shop that I was on about earlier. Going into there and my grandma buying us Mad Murdoch. And his
Connor's just got them, Connor's just got them again. The vintage 18 figures, brilliant.
And these were the 6-inch ones.
Oh, nice,
or whatever that the Scottish scale was. I can remember doing that, and I think me and my brother used to call them Mac men. I've seen them on Leicester Vintage, some of their videos. They were like they're all the same, and they'd be about sort of 3-inch tall. Sort of military figures, but they all had boiler suits on.
Yeah,
all big square jaws, and we had loads of those. This would be pre-Star Wars, I'd have thought. I'd like to sort of, I don't want to say I'd like to get them. I'd like to get 1 or 2 because I had them as a kid. Chances are they're at my dad's loft. I don't know, but
still here.
He's got that much.
Hey, BOE.
It's got more than I've got up here, but they've got all our old rubbish. That'll be a job to do at some point.
We take the piss out of Desi Stanley Cups, but Liverpool would love to win at least one this season. Oh, I never said it. I just. I once had a ride in a mystery machine van. Driver gave me sweets to get with him. Look at TJZ, Connor, just sweets. Oh, absolutely brilliant. I'm flying through it now. I'm getting there. I tell you what, Des has got a lot of bottle. I see what you did there, Georgie. Brilliant. Hello, Oppie. Hello, Georgie. Here we go. Is this Desi's tub or is this a recycling?
A little from column A, a little from column B.
Oh, absolutely brilliant. Well, there's 45 in the chat, so thank you all. Thank you all. You make this show what it is, so we really appreciate me inside. Thanks. I've been waiting to see the lightsaber spoon that came in the cereal boxes. I bet, do you have one of them? One of those lightsaber spoons? Yeah, of course he does. Oh. Does anyone remember the Star Wars wooden
pencil? That's in the cutlery drawer downstairs. That's in use.
Does anyone remember the Star Wars wooden pencil boxes with the built-in sharpener and the lid was the ruler?
Yeah, I used to love. I don't remember a Star Wars one, but I used to love them. I used to love them at school.
Wow, that's it. That is a memory. What got me then at Des and Si was the ruler as the lid. I remember them.
Yeah, it was done like a domino box, wasn't it? Remember, domino boxes were the same, but this one had a sharpener at the bottom end.
APD. So he was singing in the bath. He's not even kidding. I know we've seen the videos. All right, Desi, what's next, pal?
I don't know what this. I think it's some sort of art. It's obviously Phantom Menace.
Yeah.
Episode 1 Adventures. It's some sort of case.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Oh, it's some sort of game. It's one of them games with about.
Yeah, I thought he was going to open it. Then it was going to be like full of felts.
Oh, like Dungeons and Dragons,
like a role-playing game. Yeah.
Yeah.
Never been used. Still in there.
Brilliant, brilliant.
He's going to have a stall at the next Echo. He's going to buy some coasters and some
crap. So we got that. We got nice plastic bag.
Nice.
Star Wars on it. So
Yeah.
keep that.
Here we go. Steve's got a question for: does Des stick up his figures with a 25-year-old gummy bears? Is that how you get that stuff?
Oh, that's a nice bag. I like that one.
Another bag, yeah. I
Still got a
don't
tag
think
on
this
it.
is that old, actually.
It's cool.
I
all
did
that,
that
isn't
though.
it?
Dollar Tree did loads of retro bags, and I bought them all over here. They did all the old retro Star Wars ones. I sent a couple of the lads in England. I think Tez got one, and Matt got one. And yeah, I like collecting them.
Yeah, that's an old Brian's Toys catalogue.
Oh, I like that.
That is cool, yeah. Like Peaches,
It's
all
just
that's
nice.
Empire Strikes Back, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's just nice going through and checking out some of the prices and stuff.
Yeah.
There's a load of G.I. Joe in here.
Does price of your collection mean something to you, Des? Because it doesn't with me. I'm not that. I'm the same as you are, Des. I'm not. I don't look at it and think, oh, this will be worth this and that. And so I don't think I ever have. You side? Does it bother you?
No,
side?
but I do. And don't get me wrong. I've collected my entire life, and now I do go to a point where I do own some stuff that it's got to be looked after a little bit more, say, than before. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. I don't have any inklings of selling it or anything, but you do know yourself it's worth a bit of value. So
Yeah.
time to start putting it in cases or putting it away or.
It's nice that it is worth something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they're not all my vintage collection. All my vintage collection 1.0. I've opened it all.
I did. I opened all mine. Yeah, I opened all of them.
I've got the Shay Vizsla, the original, and she's worth a few bob.
Yeah.
But I paid a tenner for her. I've got two of the Captain Fordo.
Oh, right.
Because you get two different outfits. And I've got them from the range for $5 each.
Oh, they are.
But, you know.
Si went mad with me about it when Vintage Collection came out. I got the Ahsoka and the General Grievous and all that. And I opened them and I said, oh, I wouldn't have opened them. And then you look at that Ahsoka, went up to about 500 quid, did it? Or something like that. And I was like, but I kept the card backs. I've got shoe boxes full of card backs that I've I've saved or whatever. But I was the same as you. I did my thing. I had the thing more or less like you, didn't I? I remember in the old house in England, I had yellow and blue, and I put them in. I made my own frames and stuck the figures in them, exactly like that, with a black shelf on it and the colours behind it. So yeah, I always used to open them, and then I think that's why I don't open Black Series now, because it was of that thing. He was like, "Oh, you shouldn't open that."
But then with Black Series, you sort of can open them and put them back.
I know, stupid, isn't it? Stupid. Matt's collection says he's eaten bear before. It can't. It's like venison. Well, they are now. So that's that. Okay, so what's that model, Mark?
This used to be my Bible. Back in, this is for December 2001. It's just basically buying and selling. Yeah, look. There's an old Barry Potter.
No
it's always
way.
theirs.
Wow.
How long has he been doing it for him? He's been doing it for years, hasn't
he? Yeah. Well, I used to go in '98.
David?
I've got the latest one. That's the this year's, and I've got some. Oh, well, they are. Here's one I prepared earlier. So that's the same people from '98.
1998. God, wow!
And they were still doing the Sandown Toy Extravaganza.
Wow! So Sandown's been going a long time, then it sounds like.
Yeah.
Tenerife, he's only just got back from Tunisia, Manny. It's always on holiday, isn't he?
Look at that. I think Ewoks might be a bit chewy. Oh, there you go. Brilliant. So Dave's on his holidays now?
Everyone's favourite character.
Finn.
That's why he's in the box.
Although I
You got
bought them
a
all.
deal that
Like I
bad,
said,
didn't you?
I bought them all when they first came. Because they did what they did before. They started them off in about September, didn't they? All the figures came out. And so I went crazy. Star Wars Fun Days and all. And that they did over here.
Ooh.
Is it technically a Star Wars figure?
Mark Hamill. I never knew they made a figure of that. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
Adam Berry collects them, doesn't he? Them Simpsons figures. Are they the ones he collects?
I bet that's a good one. That I bet that's one to have, worth having.
These are the these were a lot later. I've got some of the World of Springfield, some of them, and I mean a couple. But again, I've opened them. I've kept that one.
Oh, I'd keep that one. Yeah, but that's
Jumpy's got a thing for you here, our Des. It says, to be honest, Des, it looks like all the merch you've got off relatives and friends because they know you like Star Wars and you didn't have the heart to throw it or give it away. That's what it is, yeah.
In a nutshell, yeah.
Yeah.
Exhibit 1. Toothbrush.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
It's strange. I don't open them, but I open all the figures.
Ewok tastes like pickled onion. Oh, I could just do with I haven't had. George Aiken sent me a pack of Monster Munch about 2 years ago, and I'll tell you what, that's it. And then Bosca sent me some sausage crisps, sausage roll crisps, and I tell you what, I've never seen me sucking on crisps so they'd last longer. Do you know what I mean? So,
I tell you, Monster Munch are good for pickled onion, but the king of pickled onion crisps have got to be what they call Space Raiders. They've got to be the kings. Space Raiders are number 1.
I love Brannigan's. I mean, I loved McCoy's. I love those. Yeah, they were my favourites in England. They don't do it over here. It's just like cheese and chive or the barbecue. I mean, I've never seen so many barbecue flavoured crisps in my life. You know. Oh, are they chopsticks?
No, lightsaber pens.
How brilliant, Des.
Some pen. 3D pencil.
Oh.
Yeah, this is one for TJC.
Right.
I said to him, I don't play games, and I don't play games. I got this.
What is that thing? Oh, you plug it in the TV, is it? One of them?
Yeah.
Will be a sec.
In its box still. Never been played.
That's brilliant.
You know.
And was it what was it? Games were already built in it, Des?
I think so, yeah. I mean, there's 4 games in it.
Brilliant, mate.
I was never when computer games started coming out in the sort of mid-80s.
Yeah.
Consoles. I never had one. I was always out playing football.
Right, yeah.
You know, I was talking to Terry at the NEC, and I said my brother had a console, and it was the keyboard was what would it be like? You had to press. I don't mean it like a button. You had to put hard.
Yeah.
Terry did say what it was. I said I don't know what it was. And there were cartridges that you plugged in. My dad being my dad, the console was cheap, but the games were dear.
Right.
I think the games were about 30, 40 quid then, and this is the mid-80s.
Pricey, wasn't it? Yeah.
I remember he bought some sort of Space Invaders type game.
Yeah.
And my dad and my brother played it to death, and they burnt the cartridge. It just buggered it up. But it never really interested me. At our school, our senior school, next to it, there's a big like amusement park, and during the summer, as a school we were allowed to go over there and go in the arcades. And if you see a Paperboy was always the sort of popular one. If it was free, someone put 10p in, all of a sudden 10 kids. Well, let's have a look. You know? Yeah. So as someone like me, I'd never play it. You definitely wouldn't play it because you'd make a fool of yourself in front of everybody that would come and watch it.
That nervous. Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
But
brilliant.
It'd be just me with my ball under my arm looking through the window. Yeah. Come on, we're playing.
Oh. So Gerard's turned up to 50 in the chat. Wow, that's awesome. 50.
See, now this is what I do. This is me. TK Maxx, $2.99. Would have been. It's a poncho. It's like a raincoat.
Oh, Angela Maid, love that. He loves raincoats. He's got a Yoda one.
And it's, but not only did I get that one.
Do you know what, Des? You could go up to Echo and it could be raining outside on you walk in and you could have said to yourself, do you know what? I've gone at home to stop me getting piss wet through here.
So I've got the Jedi one and I've got the Vader one.
And Mrs. T as well.
Right, next toy fair, I want to see you both in then.
We can't go out, Des. It's raining. Don't worry, love. I've got just the thing. Oh, Reynolds. Here he is. I remember queuing outside my local Toys R Us for 4 hours for the midnight opening on horse. Midnight opening on horse? What does that mean? He
sat on a horse?
Just checked. It's our cinema. Yeah, nice one.
Go back to Angry Birds.
I don't believe that.
Angry Birds? Awesome. It is Angry Birds, yeah.
What is it? Oh, you collect your figures in it.
That's
yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, you got the little things, and you put. Look at me getting excited.
It says Star Wars on it, so I bought it.
That's awesome because my little boy has all those little things, but I never knew there was a case for it. Never knew. So, I'll be looking for one of them. Brilliant.
I think this, when it came out, I think it was at in Argos. I think they're about 20, 30 quid.
Yeah, they were pricey.
They came down to about like 3 or 4 quid.
Ready for action. Let's move.
There's a few of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Orders received. Mission is a go. Let's move. Orders received.
I think it's like a room. Yeah, you put it in. I think you put it in your. Let's lighten up. Look. You put it in in your room. All right, mate, calm down.
They made a few of them, didn't they? They did Vader, they did the Death Trooper, and they did a few of them.
Oh, just see this. Oh, right. Another. What were I thinking?
Got the France. What's that?
So you put it in the front of your car. Shut up. You just put it so in your car windscreen. It's Luke.
Red 5 standing by.
And it's like car frost shit. No, you put it on top of your car to keep it from frosted up.
Yeah, I don't even like it. Yeah. Brilliant. Oh, Tats and Toys. Hiya, pal. Nice to see you. Love the Micro Machine heads. I've still got loads of them and the little figures that go inside. Awesome, man. That's brilliant.
I've never seen them. Yeah, never first time I've seen them.
It's a jigsaw set, so they're all the pieces.
Here it is, Des, all together now because it's Star Wars.
yeah, exactly. That's it. That is it in a nutshell.
He's gonna have that on his tombstone. Destiny because it's Star Wars.
Oh, Retro Tinker's up nice and early. Nice to see you, pal.
So I think these to be fair, these are duplicates of what I've got.
Oh yeah, they're awesome.
That's true.
Try logo cards as well. Yeah.
Why does he look different? Is it off the comic books or
Shadows of the Empire side? That's how he looked in that line.
Yeah, it looks. He's got an eye patch on there.
Yeah.
I've seen that.
Brilliant.
Now, we always used to call this "Gorillas in the Toilets." the logo.
Yeah.
Because it's the Troy logo. No, I've never understood this one. It's R2, obviously.
Is that Italian?
Yeah.
Is that an Italian card?
Yeah. So why is it called C1P8?
Oh,
that is R2, the figure, isn't it?
Yeah. The bubble's just starting to yellow now.
What?
Oh, Bosco, one of them.
Look,
They'll
that's
know,
how it
won't
should
they?
look.
BOE.
Like that.
That's the one, Shabby, yeah.
Yeah. Hey,
How bizarre is that?
That's the same one that our Des has just pulled out, but his
Yeah.
so it's something completely different.
BOE, you'll know
1995.
why.
Yeah. Ages ago. I know. It's funny that just look at Power of the Force 2 lines like they're relatively new. You wouldn't think they were getting up to 30 years old now, would you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
The limited edition.
Cool.
Vampire magazine.
Yeah.
Oh, it's cool, that, yeah.
I don't think the figure's exclusive.
We're not giving away. He's not going to give away his secrets, Stu. He's not going to give away his secrets. Oh. Here we go. You'll find old Toy Tony ads in the Model Mart magazines. I remember hearing about Toy. Yeah, Matt told me all about Toy Tony and what he do you know about that story? So I was making what was it? He had vintage figures and vintage cards and he put them together himself. Is that how it worked? Like that?
Yeah. Strictly speaking, I think it was all not legit, but all original cards and original figures. I don't know about where he got the bubbles from, and he just pressed them himself, I think. So they're real but not real.
That's it. They were real but not real. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
BOE
yeah, it's nice. That,
it? Italian. C1PA is the Italian name for R2. I knew BOE would know.
Oh, they are.
Yeah.
It's the Italian name for R2. There you go.
But it's a code, isn't it? Basically, R2D2. So surely that should just translate into any other language,
Yeah, C1PA.
Obviously not.
R2D2. Yeah. Mm.
So that Mark Hamill is done by NECA. Our DTM was saying he's got one. Wow, NECA did Simpson. I never knew NECA did Simpson ones. I know. What was it? Our Adam was saying, was it Playmates that did? Not Playmates.
Yeah, NECA.
NECA. Wow.
Good. Hey.
Yeah, I never knew that.
NECA. Yeah. Oh, Guinness flavored crisps. They sound pretty good. Here we go. An Atari Jaguar is something I hope to add to my collection. That's what you've got there. It's an Atari Jaguar, Des. There you go, TJC.
It's long gone.
Is it?
It's long gone.
He's gone. G'day, Jace. G'day.
Send the VTR. I'll have it fixed in 10 minutes.
Oh, all the Aussies are getting up. All the Aussies are up.
Yeah.
Oh, brilliant, brilliant.
Now
this is how we'll be ready for a trench run. There you go. That's what old June says. What's that?
I don't know whether I'm admitting something now. So it's an episode 3 Revenge of the Sith T-shirt.
Right.
But our local Odeon, I've even cut this out of the at their local rag. So one of their workers thought she was a Star Wars quiz mistress.
Oh, one of Stu's mates. One of Stu's mates.
Yeah.
Right.
So if you could go up there and give her a question and she got it wrong, you got a free T-shirt. So I'm like, here we go. Free T-shirt coming my way. And I asked her, I think the question I asked her was, what are the lines on Han Solo's trousers called?
Right. Is that a question?
Right. I thought, is that too niche? Is that too easy?
Yeah.
I don't know whether it's canon now or not. Anyway, so
right.
Ask the chat. See if BOE knows. The lines on Han Solo's trousers, what are they called?
Right. Well, I'm going to leave that. Don't tell us yet. We'll leave that for a bit. See if anyone else can get them. So
she obviously got it wrong because I got the T-shirt. But she's got. There's some questions on here. I'll do the first one. What was Anakin Skywalker's mother's name?
Shmi.
How old is Anakin in Star Wars Episode 1?
10.
According to the Kaminoans in Star Wars Episode 2, which Jedi Master apparently ordered the clone army?
Cypher Diaz.
Cypher Diaz.
T-shirt coming your way, Shabby.
See, I should have been on that blooming quiz. I should have gone. You know what I mean? So what happens when you go against BOE? You got no chance. You know.
But yeah. But again, it's in the. I've never wore it. So that's 25 years. 19 years old.
Keith says, Des, I found a lightsaber, Luke Skywalker figure in an X-wing uniform about 4 inches tall. Lights and sounds. Have you ever seen one of them?
No, I've never seen that one. I presume it's like that one.
Yeah. That's how they spell R2 in Italian, boys. That's what R. Stu says. That's how they spell it, you know. And then Jim says, you just have to be different, Italians. Just have to be different. Here we go. Gig Italian C, what is it? C1P8 is the Italian name for R2. They are. See? Things you learn. Tub thumpers. Rare missed card R2D2 figure death. Worth a fortune, or it might be 20p.
Oh, 20p, yeah.
Sainsbury's. Let's have a look. Awesome knowledge, BOE. They did the same with C3PO. It was called 3D BO. John Lample's Baldry. Does anyone have a childhood attack? It needs me to cut up for me. He's been asking that. He's doing the chat for that attack, and he's brilliant. World of Springfield figures are by Playmate. That's what I thought, because I remember Adam saying something about Playmates. And so, yeah, that's pretty cool. I never knew they made a Mark Hamill one. That's pretty cool. Oh, here we go. Carillion Blood Stripes.
Good knowledge.
Matt's
Good
collection.
knowledge.
What Matt's collection?
Matt, you proper nerd. I didn't get that.
TTF pant lines.
Steams. That's what I kept thinking.
Used to be sloppy tailoring. Oh, brilliant! Oh,
so what's the thing then? What's the Carillion Blood Stripes? Is it a uniform or?
Medal. No, I think it's like a medal, that sort of thing.
Oh, they are, Des. He'll send him to you. Belongs to you now, mate. Is that 14-inch Luke Skywalker? That's awesome of you.
Nice, Keith.
Yeah.
Keith.
Right, what's next? Our Des.
This isn't this old. It's more of a. Have you ever seen this sort of this guy's stuff? So it's only 5-year-old now. Retro Draftsman.
Oh yeah, Left Coast.
This is Gav from Leicester Vintage Toy Shop.
Right.
He does all these.
What, Gav made all these? Gav made them?
Yeah.
Wow.
Really good,
yeah.
That's pretty cool.
You can see. You see, I have an interesting life, don't I? Look, nothing written down on any of the dates.
Wednesday, nothing.
Thursday, collecting more bottles.
But it's that's the sort of stuff he does.
Oh man!
Oh wow! Okay.
So,
have you lads been to his new shop yet? Have you been to his new shop yet, Des?
No, and it's not that far. It's only about 40 minutes away. So I should go there, really.
Wow, that's awesome.
I used to go to the Comic Cons and that, and because he's got the Retro Draftsman and he's got the Cult Locations, where he does an iconic location, hence Cult Locations, and then he'll do it's all black and white, and then he'll do the door or something in a colour.
Wow!
So it stands out. Yeah.
How cool is that?
Yeah,
red blood stripes in the first movie, yellow blood stripes in Empire. Look at Kevin with his knowledge.
Do you know, just when I just thought you couldn't get any more nerdier than Matt's collection, he just comes out with that.
Yeah.
Oh, they are the yellow Empire Strikes Back. That was one of my favourite vintage figures. That my second one.
Yeah.
The Bespin hand, brilliant.
Yeah, hand Bespin's mine because I keep saying to Gav at the Retro Draftsman, I want him to do a hand Bespin figure. So he'll do the front, the side, the back, the guns, and all that sort of stuff.
The Up House of Balloons are one really cool. Yeah, you've got that on your side, that Lego one.
Yeah, I love it.
Is that a hint? You should just that for a birthday.
Nice. Oh, that's awesome. Kellogg's cool. It's funny that.
At least I've ate these.
Great to have though, Des.
So I've got again exactly. Sorry, that's why you sort of keep them.
Yeah.
Scuba Pete sent me one. There's 3PO's one.
So it's that's Kellogg's and it's Shabby, yeah.
Yeah, Kellogg's. They must have done a thing with Star Wars. Well, that's awesome. One.
I've got these somewhere. Oh, I ain't got a clue where. And I think you had some sort of there was some sort of note in there. I don't know. I can't remember.
Yeah, this one. It says now coming to your galaxy. I think it was trading cards, wasn't it, or something that came in them. This is from Andy and Gary's lot that Scuba bought loads of these and just sent them out. Yeah. Hello, Ricardo. Nice to see you. What is that thing? Cadbury's?
Yeah, I think it was just full of.
That's weird. That you'd have thought they'd have painted that Darth Maul's face, wouldn't you? At least, like, that's crazy.
Yeah, an R2. I think
is it Darth Maul or Sire? Is it Qui-Gon?
Oh yeah, look. Boost Crunchies, Whisper Gold, Dairy Milk. So yeah, just chocolate.
Darth Maul, my horns up.
You don't mind the Acrylium piss stripes.
I'd have all them whispers out there first. I love whispers.
No, Zoe has that print already and the Lego. She don't mess about. Jumpy, loving all this Star Wars merch. I know Tats and Toys. It's weird, isn't it, seeing all this stuff? I love it. I love all this sort of stuff. Brilliant. Great tub, Des.
I think that's some poster. 4 posters.
The Pringles.
Oh, you have to colour them yourself.
Do you remember, did Smarties or something come in that when we were kids, like a tube like that size?
Yeah.
What sweets came
at Christmas and stuff, wouldn't you? With like things in like that, yeah.
Another.
Look at the state of that. Oh.
It's working.
Yeah, I don't know whether that's food. They're food premiums, aren't they?
Des, read that comment. Why am I looking on eBay now for Star Wars built-in games? Damn you, Des!
See, another Kinder Egg, because it's got Star Wars on it. I bet the chocolate, but I kept the box and kept the contents as well.
Yeah, brilliant.
Oh. Brilliant.
I love it that when you go in this community, you realise it's not just people like yourself. There's more people like you, just as weird as what I am.
Exactly, Si, yeah. Biscuits.
Oh, I used to love them sort of biscuits. They were great. Remember the animal ones you could get?
Yeah.
Look at Zoe. Because it's Star Wars. Oh, brilliant.
Some more. And more.
Oh, this is a great one. Brilliant.
Oh no, this is where I start hiding.
Yeah.
So I think this is from the game.
Brilliant.
I've still got all the Walker's Tazoo crisp packets, all flavours and sizes from 96 press flat. Have you? Brilliant. Tots and Toys. Brilliant. What is that? Oh, my life. Des, we're going to have to talk, mate. So he's sat there, so he's going, oh, Dad.
Oh, I'll tell you what, Mark, if it wasn't for that Liverpool jumper, I'll tell you.
Oh, brilliant. Oh. I have all those figures. Vader with removable helmet and trash compactor Luke from Power of the Force 2. Power of the Force 2 was a great line. I know they were beefy and all that, but I loved it. It was something different, wasn't it? So I didn't mind it at all.
I've got my first Power of the Force figure coming. Going back to Gary Moore and Andy, I won the Biker Scout on their auction, and I've not had one before, so that's on its way.
Oh, nice. I've got a couple of them for you each side, the Leia on the bike and the Luke on the bike. You can have them to go with it, then you've got the whole set.
Yeah, I like going back and picking up Biker Scout stuff.
Gus Lopez is into so BOE. What is Gus Lopez not into? I mean, that might be easy. I think his collection is something ridiculous, isn't he? This is more embarrassing than size.
Okay.
Oh. You know, so Zoe says, I've only seen about 10% of what he showed. You know what I mean? Oh, brilliant, Zoe, brilliant.
So yeah, just a bit again, just keep the box.
Oh, looks like someone that opens Lego. Look at that, Si.
Blasphemous.
What are them, Des?
Just some like not playing cards, postcards. But they're
Classy, they're one of the nice ones.
Yeah.
Tiger, and that's some sort of game. Yeah, it's all Phantom Menace stuff.
They're cool. I tell you what, though, Des, I've got to admit to you, mate, everything you've shown us, even though the years of it, it's all like finished cardboard. It's all in good condition, pal. You've looked after it.
Well, because it's been in a box and it's
the thing. The dark and out of the way, yeah.
Exactly right, yeah.
You've got your the loft as it comes down.
Yeah.
I've got about a 3-foot wall both sides, so that little in the eaves, it's just dead space. So I've made sort of little holes, little panel comes out, and then all this sort of stuff is just sort of shoved
put in there. That's a good idea. Yeah, great idea.
Yeah, just load of postcards. It's like I think some of these postcards might have been when you go to the pictures. They used to have a lot of postcards that you could sort of pick up, like flyers, sort of things.
Right.
Things that are coming out, things like that.
Oh, that's so iconic, that look in it. Brilliant.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Some Lego ones.
See that, yeah.
All right. See you, Retro. Have a good day at work, my friend.
Little flyer from Toys R Us.
But I suppose it's all, I mean, like I say, it's one of those things.
Brilliant.
50 years from now, you know, people like yourself have still got all this sort of stuff.
Oh.
So it's, yeah. Oh, look at that.
So that must be the where are we? That must be the same sort of thing as them. As the Jar Jar and the Chewie.
Yeah, same sort of rucksack. Yeah.
Brilliant. This is
You'll have to go back, Des, and finish them off. Get them to finish off the collection of rucksacks.
So this is all. So all these bits in here are just in a. This is a play set, R2D2 play set.
All right. Fantastic. My first was a half circle Boba. What half circle Boba? I didn't even know what I had. What's a half circle Boba? I don't know. Do you know what that is?
Power of the Force 2 had hollow tubes, Tusken Raiders, and then the Boba Fett's on their hand, half circle, full circle.
Right. Okay, G-Force with his knowledge, you know.
Short saber, long tray.
Right.
Long saber, long tray. Oh, it's all. Oh,
the Italian Power of the Force 2 Boba Fett and Bossk are not easy to find, BOE says. For errors, right. What's that, Des?
So this is a Hasbro.
Right.
It's this isn't in the TUB Thumpers officially. I think it's seized up.
Yeah, don't snap it.
No, but it sort of opens up.
Yeah.
Bit of a carry case, and it's like a thief. Is it a thief?
Here we go. I love that R2 carry case. It opens up to be the interior of the Trade Federation, and it comes with a Droideka that is in rolling form. Oh, yeah, there it is.
I've never seen that. Never seen that.
No, I haven't, Si. Yeah, Gilsey, he's got some great stuff, hasn't he? Brilliant.
Oh, I've got some tapped.
Oh no, we love all. It's exactly what our side said. That we love all this stuff.
Yeah.
Another sort of game. I've never played it. I don't even know why I've got it. Probably someone's given it to me, or I've found it.
Yeah. Handheld pod racing game.
Yeah.
I like that.
Oh, brilliant! Absolutely brilliant!
I can hear TJC now Going back on eBay looking for it.
Oh yeah. So this is more my thing now. So it's the.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
But I've obviously opened it and they're out on display.
Awesome.
Yeah, I think it's nice when you see figures out in it.
Yeah. It's Stu. You got it because it's Star Wars, Des. Oh, brilliant.
CD wallet.
Yeah.
Oh,
What's a CD?
hey, there's a lot.
That's
of
where you
people
keep
now.
your Ace of Base albums.
I've never thrown any CDs away, and I've got hundreds of them. But there's a lot
Have
of
you?
people now at the moment talking about CD rot. That apparently these CDs are just glittering away and just fading away.
Oh right.
They're saying that even though they didn't have, like, you know, they were a lot different from vinyl, at least vinyl's keeping, and these CDs seem to be brittling and not playing and stuff after 20 years.
CDs were meant to last forever, weren't they?
Yeah, they were.
that's
That's
what
what
they
the
said,
selling
yeah.
point was, wasn't it? They don't scratch and all that. Yeah. What is
Wrapping
that?
paper. Wrapping paper.
Oh, I'm keeping that for next year, love.
Brilliant. Brilliant. Oh.
I could just see my missus now going like.
He sat there going, and he wonders why I'm sick.
So I've got rid of the bottle, but I've kept the packaging. I need help.
Oh, well, Des, when she comes to the next Toy Fair Echo, at least she's got that poncho to keep her headed, hasn't she, when she's walking around me and stuff.
Oh,
There's one of the
I've
things.
kept it wrapping around it. Oh, nice.
And I've got one of them.
Yeah.
And inside it, there's a little, like, what is it? It's like a little mapping little paper thing, isn't there? I've got two of them, like an R2 one and C3PO. Yeah. I can't remember what it was. Is it like a little map or something? I can't remember. Was it just a picture?
So I found them both on eBay, pretty reasonable prices. Perfect. Shabby, what's been the most impressive thing I've missed? Oh man, what have you missed? He's got some awesome stuff. What do I like so far that you showed off? I love that burger thing you still kept. That burger thing was pretty awesome. Oh. Kim Gonick says you watched Tub Thumpers once and it just appears on my YouTube feed. For God's sake. It's nice to see you. You've watched it twice. Brilliant. Oh,
They put it on everything, don't they? Look.
Oh,
6 free stickers. I love that sort of stuff, though. When it's, you know, the franchise would go over everything. I loved it. That sort of stuff.
I remember when Force Awakens came out. Yeah, there's a pack of the stickers. Up.
Yeah.
I remember when Force Awakens came out. I think it was Sainsbury's. They had a pack of 6 oranges. And it had the Force Awakens, oranges, you know. Did I buy them? No, I didn't.
I'm going to say, you're going to get them oranges out that tub in a minute, aren't you? I really are.
You do realise, though, Des, now, from now on, everyone's just going to go at you with, because it's Star Wars. That's all you're going to get now, Des. That's all you're going to get. Kieran says certain CDs and DVDs have now got disc rot due to the different batteries.
Yeah, that's what I was watching this show about the other night, Kieran, and I sat there and I thought, hang on, I've got hundreds of CDs. And they've been in the attic, like, so I don't know if I'm going to go there. They're all going to be like a big glitter box, just all brittle.
George wants to know, does anybody know where he can buy a volcano lair to live in? A volcano lair sounds like a James Bond villain. That James Bond volcano lair. What do you reckon? I remember Star Wars making that volcano lair, the Mustafa one. It was based on, and Indiana Jones was based off it as well, wasn't it? They had the same play set. That was pretty cool.
Was it like a Mustafar set? Or
yeah, like a Mustafar set.
I think we're done.
Hey, is that it? Oh man, absolutely brilliant. So you all know what to send Des for Christmas. Just find any old leaflet, any old, Des will have that.
Any old crisp packets. Just write Star Wars on it and I'll buy it.
Brilliant. So it says, I remember you debating getting some brandy yogurts. Oh, that's brilliant, though. Absolutely
I don't know.
brilliant.
I don't know if Keith's still in the chat.
Yeah, I think he is.
We watched something the other yesterday, and in the adverts they had bird's eye fish fingers.
Right.
Buy 2 packets and you can get tokens and send away, which I just thought so 1990s. And you send away for an exclusive Playmobil
What?
fisherman.
Oh, yeah.
With a bit like a Captain Birdseye.
That's awesome. Now that is awesome.
Yeah, I just love it when you used to do that. You know, you'd send away like we did with for the vintage.
Yeah, there's a lot of that. There doesn't seem to be much of that anymore, does there? Like there was always giveaways with breads, and cereals, and all sorts of stuff, wasn't there?
Yeah,
it seems to be a fabric. Awesome. Did he still put like toys in cereals and stuff? Some cereals, did he? I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
I suppose it's 2 words. So health and safety.
Yeah, it's got to be crazy for that.
Yeah, we're still here. Do you know what I mean? It's daft, isn't it? Really. What was your first thing you got of a mail away day? Mine was Neon Numb. I remember getting Neon Numb.
Yeah.
Mail away.
I think I got Neon Numb, and I think me nan had a caravan in Heysham, and I'm sure we used to spend the summer holidays there, 6 weeks solid, and I'm sure we had it sent there, which always sticks in your mind, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you remember what yours was, Si? What your first thing was?
What do you mean?
Your first mail away that you sent off for and all that.
Yeah,
because that was the thing about Adam Berry giving me that Frosty's car, because that was one of my first things as well. I loved that thing, and you had to send away for that, you know, and I couldn't believe
it. It was weird. My first mail away that obviously was the Anakin Skywalker, the baggy Anakin Skywalker. Well, then I remember like being a kid, and I can't remember how long it was after, but going into a B&M's, and there was a big basket like full of them. And they're all in the little white boxes. Anakin Skywalker, white box with the inside a baggie. And B&M's was selling loads of them for like 89p. And that always stuck in my mind.
That was the old B&M's before it was B&M value, wasn't it? So that
that was like when they were like the Poundland Woolworths.
Yeah. Warner Brothers DVDs and CDs are the main victims. Their factories used the wrong bonding agents.
I keep hearing a lot of it now. Yeah, I keep hearing a lot about this.
I don't think I've got any. Have you got any CDs left, Des? I don't think I've got any.
Yeah. All my CDs are up here. Yeah, you got nothing to play them on though, really. Now, are you? That's the problem.
No, that's
if I find anything Star Wars branded, Des, you are getting it for your collector. They are.
The thing is, it's like I said, it's you don't want to be ungrateful when they give you it, but because you like Star Wars, Des will want that.
Yeah, Des will have it. Don't throw that wrapping out. Oh, Des will love that. Brilliant. Would the best way to keep crisp packets not be to do the thing where you shrink them in baking, then low and slow in the oven? You used to do that loads as a kid.
Yeah, they shrink, don't they, to a little like certain size, but they keep all the print signs and everything. Really? They just shrink down like to. Yeah.
I've never. I'll see if I can show some of the room.
Oh, that'd be awesome if you could. Right, let me make you big. So there we go.
I'll just unplug the. So you got. They're all the. That's all the Saga 2.
Wow.
Not the best sort of camera angle.
Oh, love! I've got that playset. Yeah, brilliant playset.
Yeah, it's a massive playset, that, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, is that the new Jabbers one?
Yeah.
What do you think of it?
It's got like it's where it is, but I've not done anything with it really. It just sort of sits there, and then that's the other side.
Wow. Oh, I like the way you've done all those ships. That looks awesome. That looks really good. Oh, the council on top. Yeah, that's a great.
There's some great ships from that era of Star Wars, isn't there? Some great ships.
This is only one Kenobi's fault, and this is Mr. T's hobby. Getting that's where he's got that there. These glass topped units. I've got 7 up here now.
I've never seen that though. The council. I've never seen that.
It came in parts in it, Des, and you had to buy the figures to make it. Is that right?
That's great.
The figures, you got that. Well, you can see it. So the seats, and then you got one piece of the floor. So there's 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 3-packs, and yeah, you get the sort of lot of floor in the middle.
That's great. I've never seen that.
Yeah, and then there's all the vintage collection.
That's quite a big loft, that, Des. It's quite big.
Yeah. It goes up to that end down there. And then, although you can sort of see it that way, there's the Power of the Force. There's me happy Mondays.
Twisting me watermelon.
Although you can sort of see him. Is that the I am actually just having a bit of a rearrange.
It's nice the Razor Crest, aren't they? They are nice, them.
Yeah.
How many times has your missus been up there? My missus, I think, has been in my room about twice. That's it.
She does. She comes up now and again. Yeah. It's nice. It's yeah. She comes up here. Yes. Yes.
Des, you better make not for recycling labels for those clubs, or you better off gets hold of him. Brilliant stuff in your tubs, Des. Yeah, that was my favourite. The KFC box. Who keeps that? That's brilliant.
Exactly.
Tazos Crisps in '97. Andy Lemire says hello. Who's watching the Phantom Menace next week? Yep, I am. Saturday, got tickets. Size going.
Yeah.
Wait, what is this gibberish about? CDs and DVDs fading. Tell
apparently so. Yeah, it's just been on the news and stuff this week, and I don't know if it was like social media been saying it as well, and I have noticed it itself. I mean, I remember leaving a box in the garage years back, and when I went to all the CDs, that like how they flake and it looks like silver foil and stuff, and they just and a few did that, but apparently that is now common knowledge that apparently after 20 odd years, that's what they start to do.
Wow.
And yeah, like what Des said, we were told in the beginning these things are indestructible and they'll last forever. Do you know what I mean? And obviously it wasn't the case.
What's that faded memory I'm having of putting CDs in a fridge? You had to put CDs in a fridge or something. Am I saying something right though? I've
got some recollection of you put mayonnaise on it and that would clean it.
Something like that. Yeah, there was some old school witchcraft, wasn't there?
I think we did.
So that's the other extension.
Oh my God! It carries on. It's bloody Sting Stamp Sweet.
Wow, that looks cool in there as well.
So that's
Look at this.
That's a work in progress. But I'll put the I built a garage bedroom extension, and then I think we can use the loft. So then so I'll put a hole in here, and that goes through. So that's but it's a lower ceiling in there. So
what do you mean?
Honestly, yeah, your room is fantastic. It really is. It looks you've really used the space. It looks really good, mate. Really good.
It's what I like. It's what I do at work. You know, this not loft conversions, but this sort of building work.
I'm a bit disappointed we didn't get to see Desi's Star Wars socks, underpants or thongs. So. Okay, Kieran.
That's the late night special, Kieran.
Awesome tubs and cereal boxes. Says, it always makes me laugh, right, Si? Because remember that thing when we had VTR on showing all this stuff? Obviously, it didn't put Des off.
Vintage Supernaturals. I've got Kellogg cereal boxes.
Hang on a minute. Carded blooming mask figures. Don't you worry. I've got KFC boxes to show.
Visionaries.
I'm glad I weren't the week after VTR.
Oh, I tell you.
Yeah,
but that's what it was all about. That's what me and Si said. And the funniest thing is, and I guarantee the chat will think the same way. Stuff that you've showed tonight, Des, is awesome. We love all this sort of stuff.
Yeah.
So it's brilliant.
Love it.
Georgie's my first mail away soda can, old fashioned ring pulls. Oh, I remember them. Yeah. For a single vinyl of Chas and Dave's.
Snoopy, Loopy, that's our way. Yeah.
Brilliant. Brilliant. I can just imagine your bedroom. Pot the red, green, blue, black with a yellow, green, brown, blue. Oh, brilliant. Awesome room, Des, does our Connor say. Also get Star Wars stuff for Christmas because I'm the Star Wars guy. Yeah, I think a lot of people do that. Don't? It's like my kids. I'm dead easy to buy for. You know, they just coming in and go, oh, we'll get him one of them. It's easy, isn't it? You know.
I was having a good chat with Gilter the other night. He's a big fan of Monty Python. So
yeah,
having a good chat about
awesome.
Monty Python.
You can get an £18 DVD player from Asda that plays older CDs and DVDs, as half of mine won't play on the PlayStation 4. I forgot PlayStation 4 even did them, to tell you the truth, you know, DVDs and stuff like that. Well, that's pretty cool. Let's have a look. Hang on. That's not a Star Wars mug. I can't get Let's have a look.
Yeah, I've got some of me mugs around. Oh, some of me mugs around here. These are on display.
Oh, that's nice. I like that.
That's cool. Yeah. Chromed up.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Stormtrooper.
That's and Toy says, hey, Des, I'm exactly the same with mask. I buy anything with a mask logo on it. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
He's brilliant. Here we go. If Des was sent a Motu figure, would he display it in his room? What a great question. What a great question.
I can remember when it'd be you know, you'd know more than when did Motu come out, Shabby?
82.
I can remember going into Zodiac's, which is the other toy shop that were in our town, and you walked in. It was like a big figure of 8, so two aisles, and then a little bit in the middle, and then the sort of centre aisles, and there was just He-Man all put out, and it looked fantastic.
Oh yeah.
And so I'd be 82, so I'd be about 10, and my mate said, "Oh my God, these are fantastic! I'm going to get everything. I'm going to get everyone," and he pretty much did. And I remember standing there thinking, these look great, but I collect Star Wars.
Yeah.
And I've not got everything yet. You know, so I never had any He-Man. It's not that I don't like it or anything like that. It's when I see all your.
It's what you stick with. I mean, Star Wars was always my favorite as a kid. Well, and I think, to be honest, whether we've moved on from collecting Star Wars or other people collect other stuff, it was Star Wars that we all did. Remember school days when you could bring in all your toys? Everybody brought Star Wars. You remember? It was brilliant. Yeah. Transformers, I like. Masters Universe, I adore. I love Masters, but Star Wars has always been that thing, hasn't it? I mean, it's just brilliant. It really is. Yeah. Impressive display, Des.
I never got into Mask. I never got into Transformers.
Yeah, I did. What was your favourite? I think Transformers for you on its side. Transformers, you loved them.
Decepticons.
Yeah.
Decepticon mad as a kid.
So I just, whether I'm just that couple of years older than a lot of people there, I'll be 52 in this year. Whether I just stopped, but sort of the Transformers sort of come through, or
yeah.
Well, that was
we was with Power Rangers. Like I said, that Power Rangers and that Turtles thing was just. I
agree.
5 years too late. Do you know what I mean? I mean, I'll tell you now, if it was 5 years earlier, me with my love of martial arts and Japanese culture, I would have been all over the Power Rangers. I'd have loved it more than anything. Do you know? But it's them things you miss because we get to a certain age, don't we, where this becomes not important.
We miss
anymore.
This side. Yeah. But me and Si have 2 younger brothers, so there's 5 years between me and Si, my youngest brother. So when me and Si were getting out of the toy thing, they were collecting the Hasbro WWFs and the Power Rangers and the Turtles. So we had them in our house. We always had them. But I think same as you, Des, we were just a little bit too older for that. Football started for me. I mean, like I said, you know, I was a big fan of football like you were, but like video games, Si loved his. I mean, I like them or whatever. Si's collecting those. Same as Redmond is, what are they called? The Street Fighter ones. And they look awesome, but I have no real love connection to video games. I remember playing it. I loved them, but not like our side did. He loved all that stuff.
Yeah. I remember going around my brothers and my brother and my nephew, and they were playing Call of Duty. And it was like, you have a go. We went around there one Christmas. And the controller started shaking. What the hell's going on here? I thought I'd get an electric shock or something.
Brilliant though. All them games, but it was always FIFA for me and Call of Duty. You know, Siphon. I loved all the warish kind of games. I loved them. It did make me laugh at NEC, Des, when you said your kids have moved out. You're still stuck in the loft. That was a BMX mag wheel, Shabby. Brilliant. Don't think I've seen this little hideout, Des. Wonderful. Yeah, Des's room is cool. Nothing lasts forever except my ex-wife's disdain for Kenneth Supervisor's collection. Might be why she's my ex. Oh, brilliant. Brilliant. Oh. Wise moves. Look at Jonathan. Wise move there. Wise move. I play CDs through my Blu-ray. I don't even think I've played a CD in ages.
No, and that's what's worrying me, you see, because I've not been through mine in a good 10 years. It must be because you don't, do you? You want to listen to something, you just say it to you, whatever, and it comes on instantly. Yeah. So you don't go through stuff. So, and you know what? Maybe for that thinking, maybe it's time to get rid of CDs and stuff. Maybe it's time to move them on. Do you know? Because, like I said, I haven't played these for like years now.
But then, if you try and move them on, you're not going to get no money for them, are you?
Nah. Not really. I think that when you think what Magpie offer you and stuff, it's
so you just sort of keep them.
Yeah, because I pick up that first Daft Punk album that came with a credit card in it and everything, and then like they'd offer you 50p for it. You'd be like, no, I'm not. I want to keep it.
So, who's your favourite martial artist? Mine is Scott Aikens. Was he from American Ninja? Scott Aikens, was that him? I remember the guy in American Ninja, but I'm not a martial artist fan. But who do you like, Si?
For me, growing up, well, obviously, my second favourite film is Enter the Dragon. So it will always be Bruce Lee on that status. But I've got to say, the Kid from the Raid and Tony Jaa, them two are just something else, aren't they?
Let's have a look. I've still got my old video recorder. This is George. Let's have a look. Still love Jackie Chan. There you go. Jackie Chan, JCV.
Jean-Claude Van Damme. Yeah,
Jean-Claude Van Damme. Bruce Lee. Let's have a look. Well, he is a North Sider. Very hard life. Talking about Connor. I had to go and selling my CDs. Most were about 1p each through those sites.
Yeah, so that's it, Dave. They're worth next to nothing, aren't they? So I'd rather keep them and,
that the funny thing, going back to Star Wars a minute, Si and Des. So I've got the full collection of the 5 POA Force Awakens. So everything, every playset they did, every vehicle they did, every figure they did. And I was thinking, it's in my loft. It's all put away in tubs. And I was talking to G-Force. And I was saying, I think I'm just going to let this go because I'm never going to put it. I ain't got the room to put it out. I've moved on in a way. Origins came and, Black Series and all that sort of stuff. And I've kept them since the beginning. And there's a new store that's opened in where we live. And it's the guy, you remember the guy, Geek Dad Live? Have you ever heard of Geek Dad Live? There was a guy who does a live stream with called John. And he's just opened a store. And it's awesome. This store is really cool. Well, he's got some in there. But the price is like $5.99 and $6.99. And so I'm thinking, I'd rather keep hold of him because I don't think it's going to be worth much this at the moment. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Because obviously he has to make money and he's not going to pay full whack for him. So I thought, but it's funny that in it things you think, they're going to take off and they don't do. So
yeah.
It's
nice. Yeah, get on. We'd love to have everybody on. So
I'll say it's things like the Force Awakens 5 POA stuff is nothing.
Yeah.
Legacy collection. Crazy money.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You've got to get that. Which ones to go for? And
I agree.
I've been on holiday, and
can I ask you about something that you both went out and bought all the Force Awakens? Do you think they'll ever, in a time in the future, think that will be a thing?
Cheers, Jason.
That will be, because like what Mark says, all the fuss around the Force Awakens coming and that Fan Friday, in a way, everybody went out and bought all these things again, new TIE fighters. And do you ever think there'll ever be a time in for Star Wars where that will be actually worth something, or do you think it's dead in the water?
It's a possibility, I suppose, isn't it? I suppose it all depends how many kids sort of bought it and it's stuck up their loft.
Yeah,
and played with, and if that sort of enters the sort of, rather than just card figures.
I always thought about that with Action Force, Des, because all these Americans at the moment, these G.I. Joe diehards, they're getting into Action Force now, so it's quite a bit of money. And I remember there was some at Joe Fest last year, and they were quite expensive. And I was thinking to myself, is Action Force that expensive in England? I don't know whether it is or it isn't with me not living there, but it's funny, isn't it, how one thing can just go boom, shoot straight up, and the other thing costs practically nothing. So I
mean, that's what I've got a collection of a small collection of Hobbit figures. It wasn't a big range,
Yeah.
Not Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit. And they were like £1 in pound stretchers or whatever.
Yeah.
So I got those. And I've just put them in. They are literally just out of the way. They're not on show or anything like that. But I've got who was the bad guy in The Hobbit?
PGM.
Yeah.
PGM.
That's still time never guess that.
I think his name. The one with the fork as his arm.
Sauron. Is it Sauron?
No, it's I can't remember. I know he's got that. He said little fork thing for his little arm stumping in. He's got like really big face.
But he was quite hard to get hold of.
I wonder who it could be.
Oh, do you know when you need him here, he's not here, isn't it? That's his job, isn't it, PGM?
Yeah, he's probably sat at home now in New Zealand going, it's him, get it. I have no idea who it is. Brilliant. Vintage days, there's Man U, right?
Yeah.
Man U, my CDs are similar to my cassettes. Wham, Ace of Base, Erasure. I loved Erasure. I'm still a massive Erasure fan, honestly. I loved them. Brilliant. Ace of Base, fantastic. Palatoy Action Force prices have shot up over the last few years. Used to be cheap as chips. That's what I was thinking. But then chips aren't cheap anymore.
No, they're not.
You get chips from, where Des lives, probably a bit more pricey, but where Si lives, I don't know. You can get,
Well, you know,
yeah,
25 quid now for a fish and chips, isn't it?
What the France, how much?
How much is it now for a fish? About £8.50, and then your chips are like. Yeah, it cost you at least 20 odd quid for 2 lots.
How much is a pint now? How much is a pint where you are?
Well, it depends where Des lives. It's around 100 quid, but where I am, it's about 4 quid.
I ain't bought a pint in 20 years, so I wouldn't know.
Oh, wow.
But fish and chips at our local, £9.50. But there's enough chips to eat to feed the 5,000.
I'd love a British chippy.
There's
I'll tell you something about DTM and about beer. We went to Celebration. I stood in that little Costa bit, and everyone's around, and DTM's turning to everyone. Do you want a drink? Do you want beer? Do you want beer? And I was like, yeah. And I turned to DTM and said, you do know how much the beer is, don't you? And he went, no. I said, beer in it, I'll get them in. We get to the front, it was £9 a pint. They'd asked about 16 people if they want a beer. Do you want a beer? Do you want a beer?
Oh, 8 tracks. I see. It must have been a big thing over here at 8 tracks, because every time you go to a thrift shop or a flea market, there's always 8 tracks in there. But I don't
no memory of it. No.
It's part of my evil plot to make collectors pay $1 million for Sex Panther. I thought I said Sex Panther.
What are you reading?
Tell you got my glasses on. For
Shabby.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. If anyone's going to know about Blooming Action Force, it's going to be our George, isn't it? You'll stop piling them up. Yep. Let's have a look. 20 quid for fish and chips. Does Asper own that chippy?
It's about right.
Right. Let's get down here. I thought George had all the Palatoy Action Force. Yeah, he has. I mean, honestly, Jim, George's collection, man.
I'm just laughing at VTL's comment then.
In Reading, a pint is about £10. In Blackpool, it's 10 shillings.
Actually, it's 5 shekels. Shekels.
And on that note, we are done. Anyway, Des, absolutely brilliant, mate. What a great, I've loved it. You've had some awesome stuff.
Yeah.
Really, really
great having Des on, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely fantastic. So anything to say before we go, Des? Anything to say, Si, before we go?
Yeah, after this, I'm going to go and see if I can find some vampires. See if I can transform by end of week.
What about you, Des? You got anything coming up, Des?
The skips coming tomorrow to get rid of it all.
Wife's downstairs phoning him. Iris, that's Josie Skips.
10 o'clock's fine, yeah.
Absolutely. Des, you've been absolutely. I knew it. I knew you'd be brilliant, mate. I knew you would. So thank you so much for coming up.
Pleasure.
There's no ZSR this Friday, like I say, because it's our Tez's birthday. But me and Si will be back. Tub Thumpers. We've already got a guest for next Wednesday. And if you do want to come on Tub Thumpers, come on and show us your stuff. All right.
Yeah,
wait, boys. We're done. See you later.
Take care, everyone.